Did you know there's a Chevy truck from 1951 that went from hauling freight for the railroad to hauling people's living rooms across Alaska? Stay tuned. This one even has a chimney. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you about a rig so tough, it makes my neighbor Gary's garden shed look like a dollhouse. We're talking about the 1951 Chevrolet 4400 camper conversion. A truck that started life hauling cargo for the railroad and ended up trying to haul people's dreams across America. I think it's proof that back in the 50s, folks didn't just want transportation. They wanted rolling cabins with enough character to make modern RVs look like soulless tin cans. Before I dive deeper, smash that subscribe button. Subscribing here is safer than letting your buddy eyeball your tire pressure. Last time my friend Timmy did that, I nearly drove 40 miles on what he swore was just fine, and it felt like riding a pogo stick down a gravel road. Now, the Chevrolet 4400 was a 1.5-ton cab and chassis beast, but this one swapped its original heart for a 3.27 cubic inch, 5.4-liter V8 engine. It's linked to a 4-speed manual transmission that feels about as forgiving as my high school shop teacher. The truck sits on leaf springs with solid axles, and stopping power comes from 4-wheel drum brakes. It rolls on 20-inch steel wheels, dually at the back, wrapped in 7.50/20 tires, though I believe the rust on them tells more stories than Gary's fishing tales. Painted black with a white camper body, the truck still shows its age with roof rust, weather blemishes, and fading panels. Exterior details include sliding side doors, jalousie windows with guards, a split windshield, spotlight, side steps, a ball hitch, and even a chimney stack for the wood-burning stove inside. Yes, you heard me. This camper has its own chimney. Nothing says cozy night like warming your socks on an actual fire while the wind howls. Step inside, and you're greeted with wood flooring, a closet, ceiling vent, white walls, and residential-style outlets. The kitchenette features a laminate countertop, sink, 3-burner propane cooktop, an icebox, and storage drawers. I like the most the wood-burning stove with tin paneling. It feels more like a cabin in Alaska than a truck in Texas. The living space also has 2 twin beds, a folding table, overhead cabinets, and even a cab-over bunk with a forward window. It's like camping in a time capsule, only with more creaks and groans than my knees on a cold morning. Up front, the driver's seat and bench wear black vinyl, and the dash has bright trim with auxiliary gauges for voltage, temperature, and oil pressure. The aftermarket red steering wheel wrap adds a splash of personality, kind of like my neighbor's lawn flamingos, which are both unnecessary and unforgettable. This Chevrolet shows 5,000 miles on the odometer, though the true mileage is unknown. The underbody carries visible rust, but hey, for a truck that's seen decades of service and a conversion project in Alaska, I think it wears its scars with pride. Now the money part. In May 2024, this very camper was sold by BlueChipCar to Henderson 1921 for $9,135, around 8,400 euros. For that price, you're not just buying a vehicle, you're buying a piece of history that can cook your dinner, warm your feet, and haul your fishing gear all at once. If you've ever dreamed of driving a log cabin with a Chevy badge, the 1951 Chevrolet 4400 camper conversion delivers. And folks, for just $1, you can sponsor our channel and keep the laughs rolling. That's right. Less than the cost of Gary's gourmet gas station burrito, which came with more regrets than calories. Sponsorship link is right down there in the description. Click it, fuel the fun, and let's keep this comedy caravan rolling.